Hey folks, I'm Sir Glory and welcome to part 43 of my playthrough of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. So, haven't moved on at all from where we were last time out. We're continuing to work on our, Palace of Sports Dynamo. That's to provide some all year round sports access to residents in the new area of the city. Still got 51 workers, residents here. Happiness has dropped down to 65, but hopefully it will continue to climb because the real need for us is to increase our population over here. We've got all the amenities that they need. We've got kindergarten, school, electricity, sports, what's this? University, cinema, pub, shopping centre. So yeah, everything's there, and we're just going to start putting up some more residential blocks over here. We can get them built and then open them up to residents when there's a need, because although I think just about every business and industry is operational just now, some of them are on like the very verge, like 3 professors, 1 judge, which isn't too big a deal for us just now. This prison isn't open yet, but yeah, some of these are a wee bit ropey in terms of the number of workers. So yeah, just going to not build any more industries for a while and focus on getting blocks of flats erected. How long have you got left? 551 work days. I'm not used to seeing the work days in here. Usually the work days would be at the front. Okay, what else can we get done? Thinking about paths, my favourite. Do I need... No, I don't need a bus stop. This has got plenty of range. Oh yes, 177 metres only to get to there. How about from here? 309, so you can walk to the sports centre. Government levity 35, happiness 81. 19 people can't work due to no workplace. Well, that's just nonsense. Go out and get on a bus, you'll find somewhere to work. We've got both of these still being influenced, 4 actors, moderators. So yes, it's just more of the same. Let's fast forward. No point dawdling here. Still 51, still 65. I think our population has been growing this year. Let's see, we're in October. Yeah, so it has. It did dip right down to just over 2,000. So, fairly good increase. 697 deaths though. Why is that? I mean, health is good. Only 2 people couldn't visit a doctor. Is it the case? It probably is. Not having enough doctors to treat all the patients, so folk must be dying. Can't possibly all be old age. Sewage tank overfilled. Certainly is. I think I need to get a technical office set up instead of relying on this one. We've got the infrastructure planned for sewage and water over there. We have had since like almost day 1. Just haven't got around to building it yet, but we might need to turn our attention to that. We do have some water, or a water source down here, and we probably will get the water piped into the substations. I think here. Yep. We'll get that all set up, get it piped in there quickly, because the more buildings go up here, the more difficult it's going to be for the trucks to supply everybody with water. Yeah, okay. Still 51 workers. There's also boards. Yeah, I did sort of this, didn't I? I didn't have this accessing well, very many resources. Population over here is just about maxing out. few spaces over here. The only problem is that we're about to hit winter, and population growth always seems to slow during the winter. Now we'll be looking over here. We've plenty of, well, we've got enough coal for now, and I think I've got that set to deliver from where? Where's the distribution office? Where is the distribution office actually? It's the one way up there. It's the one I've got, I suppose. But yeah, you're set to deliver, yeah, if it's less than 80% capacity. Might need another distribution office. But well, I'm going to build one down here eventually. I think we can probably just live with this for now. 10 of 10 workers. I'm thinking we're going to bump that up to 15. Just to make sure, hopefully we never run out of workers. We've got our new free technical office over here with the snow ploughs. So hopefully that will keep these roads nice and clear all the way out from the bus stations, bus platforms. And as I said, make sure that's got plenty of workers. You're not quite done. Still got a few people that apparently can't work. But I think we've got, yeah, we've got idle dumpers and excavators over there, so I'm going to queue up this now. I don't want you to bring in citizens. Just get it built. Because we obviously want that one to be fully populated before we start building anything else. Plenty of workers heading over there, I think from this bus stop. 16 people on site. Right, well, I think we'll go to fast forward and just let some of this construction happen. And there we go. Sports Dynamo Palace finally complete. We're going to drop down the price level a bit right at the start. Put it into 2. Or maybe we just have 5 staff to begin with. So let's see how that does us. Population has been growing quite nicely. It's still only at 51 here, but over here 97, 97, so full occupation over there. 1 space there, 3 there. So this goes to 24, 22. After that we should hopefully see folks arriving over here. Happiness is held steady at 64. And you're working away. Prefab panels, as usual, is sometimes a bit of a bottleneck for us, but it's not too bad. I think yes, I am going to get the water plant up and running as well. So, not there, here. Get construction underway. And we're also going to therefore need the pipes done. So let's have you Come on. Select, select, select. That. And you. And I suppose I need to assign offices. Do I need just these two? That doesn't tell me here. Oh, you have no path. How do we get a path in there then? Okay, let's have a look and see. So both of these have paths. Ah, now do they? No, they probably don't then. Yeah, no path to that construction. Right, yeah, there's a path missing in here, obviously. So let's go from there onto the road. Yeah, why not? It's not going to be used very often. But that should set us up. Let's you and you queued up. And as I said, we're going to try I need these. There we go. Right. Still only 51 people here. And that one up to 20. Where are people living then? I suppose we could have students moving in here. And that might be why we're not getting any growth over in this side of the city yet. Yeah, it looks like there are some folks moving out from here. Probably coming in there. 5 professors, so this is staying up at a reasonable enough level just now. And we don't have any students outside. Nah, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Have we had any crimes solved? Chance to solve 43, 48, 68, 71, 72, 90, 86. Surely we're going to get some successful conclusions to these crimes. And then see our judges get put to work. And then we need to obviously open up the prison. I've got it stocked, yeah. We've got food and clothes and meat and storage. Intended upbringing. Do I want to focus on what? Enthusiasm for sport and Soviet propaganda. Let's do that. Is anyone using our new sports palace? We've got 1 visitor, we've got no staff. Hopefully the next bus that drops off people here will deliver some workers for the sports palace. This guy here was dropping off workers down to our water plant. And here we go, we've got an awful lot of people. Some of them will be heading over here. Hopefully 1 or 2 will come in here. Yeah, 3 even. Good stuff. You've got 45 tons of prefab panels still to be delivered and then 300 work days. You're still at 51. Happiness is steady at 64. And we're almost at the turn of the year. I'm wondering about bringing in more workers for this building. 18 can't weren't able to participate in any sport. Well, walk over there. I think happiness is okay. I don't think there's anything here that really is a worry. 5 citizens are unable to visit. Well, I suppose that's 10% people couldn't visit a pub because they're lazy, and a third of people aren't participating in sport. Do I drop this further? Let's put it down to 1.5, just to try and make sure that people are inclined to use it. And how long are these going to take? 660 work days for the small pump. You know, only a few days, 38 days. I can't actually see this guy. There. You're 8. Because you're only a switch, I suppose. Okay. Nobody's really visiting. 24.15 now, still at 51. 8 now couldn't visit the pub or tavern. And that's definitely in walking distance. Only 290 metres. How do they get there? I suppose they come out and along here. It's maybe not the most direct route. No, they would go down there and then along. Some people coming along here to go to the pub. I suppose they could be going doing a bit of shopping and then going for a beer. No, but they can come down here. That's the other obvious access for them. Oh, it doesn't join up, does it though? Let's sort that out. I forgot to add this back in from before, and the same here, obviously. Gravel up both and get you done quickly as we can. And that might help. Still 6. This does seem to have dropped slightly. What's the... still 3% religion sympathy. Happiness has dropped by 1% as well. Still not getting anybody in there. Maybe it's too cold for folk to walk that distance. How many people? Anybody got cars? Nobody. I suppose. Where are they going to get cars? Unless they steal police cars. 24, 27. How many students have we got staying here now? 62. These are all fully occupied. These aren't. These have lost quite a few folks. Hopefully to the student accommodation though. You are supposed to be bringing in just university educated workers. You got a lot of folk with low education level. You're 45, you're 47, you're 46. Why are you living in there? Is this not working or something? Confused by that. Okay, you're still working away. Yeah, we've still got lots of resources and lots of time required. You just need 10 tons of prefab panels and hopefully they'll be on their way in. No, you're not going in this. Oh no, you're coming up to come around, aren't you? 10 tons, and that should be all the resources. Okay. You're working away fine. Might bring the staffing levels down though. Without power supply. Need to pause that then. What's the story? You've got one worker. Well, that's okay, you've got the coal, so you should, if you've stopped, yeah, there's more workers just arrived. Yeah, you're okay. So we'll bring this down again. It should be fine given the numbers of kids in this area. Yeah, nobody's prevented from working due to small children, so that's okay. So I think when spring arrives, I'm going to invite some more immigrants to come and live in our glorious republic. Still nobody attending this. Paths. Let's have a look at footpaths. Yeah, okay. Let's just bring you up to there. I'm probably going to have paths head out that side as well. Eventually there will be some residencies over here. If we can gravel that up now, that would be fantastic. Missing boards. Are you complete? You are. As I said, we're not allowing folk in. We'll get you in there eventually. Stop production, is that you? Might have been because you're out of coal. You bringing coal? You are. Good stuff. 40 tons. That's you again, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, start producing. Hopefully temperatures didn't plummet too far. Hope no hot water tank. Yeah, 24 degrees. It's back up 24. We're all okay there. But we do need more coal being delivered here, which probably means another truck's required. So another technical services office, or distribution centre rather, is needed. Okay. Couple of visitors there. That's down to 9, so we are getting on top of that. Pub and tavern is still a bit of a problem. If you're so desperate for a drink, you shouldn't have to be concerned about walking that distance. It's not far at all. And maybe they were waiting for a new path to be built. Okay, for food, electronics and clothes. This has dropped again. But sport enjoyment's up at 43% now, so yeah, they're getting on okay. Yeah. Right, so hopefully in a couple of months, when I bring folk in, they won't immediately run away again. 17 students, 6 professors. That's certainly looking better. There's even a professor doing research. Solved any cases yet? 88% unexamined criminal cases last year. Yeah, there's progress definitely being made. I'm not sure how long it takes to actually try cases when they come to the court, but I don't think we need to put warders in here yet. We might again wait until we've got a lot more residents, unless we do see crimes being processed through the courts. Just seeing these. These are students coming out and going to the shopping centre. I didn't think anybody would be using that path for now. Let's gravel it up. We'll gravel up that bit too. Right, you done? You are. You've got enough workers. I want to bring you down to 4 maximum. Nothing's been transported. Are the pipes not built? Everything assigned. And I suppose you've got some gravel, you still need everything else. Maybe you've just been held up because of those other buildings. Where's the crime? Oh, a murder in the sports dynamo. Sewage tanks overfilled. Oops, oops, oops. Where's our technical services? Not you. Not you. Where is our... Oh, is it in here? I'm going to add in another sewage truck. Now that we've got the water being supplied, or hopefully soon. Get that. And I don't need to assign... I don't need to assign buildings. I just need to give them the range. And you've got plenty of range to get down here, so hopefully that extra truck will be enough to sort out that problem. You apparently don't create sewage. Neither do you. You need help. There's nobody visiting. Where's all the sewage come from? The workers, I guess. That path's been gravelled already, so we'll finish off this wee section. There we go. Yeah, nobody's in there. Everybody's fine. I've lost a worker rather than gaining somebody. Hopefully somebody just moved across here. We're up to 84 in the student halls of residence. And only 24 were unable to study. So we're beginning to get on top of that as well. Slightly. Everything's slightly, but our happiness in general is slowly increasing. 64% of people have a radio now, which is an increase of over 10%. That probably has a lot to do with the increase in happiness. It's been bumped up as well occasionally. Almost 2,500 workers. Surely we must get some more folk moving in across there soon. Full occupancy. 12 people could live here. Right, so stop production again. I don't like that. Due to no workers. Where's the bus? There it is. You think I need another bus on that line. And it's not, well, I shouldn't have to, I mean, it's such a short trip. Bump that up to 20. And just try and make sure that people stay there a bit longer. Complete their shift. Anyway, I'm going to put a break in here and we'll pick this up again next time. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.